Played our discussion we had earlier this week. It was much more than what he said. We didn't get a chance to talk long because we was working. It was very, very much a blessing for both of us to share the time we had. And it was good. So we see that iron sharpens iron. Amen. 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 Mark chapter 6. We're going to be looking at verses 1 through 6. Mark 6, 1 through 6. If you dare say, Lord, speak.
Lord, speak.
Amen. I'll be reading from a New International Version. It reads, Jesus left there and went to his hometown, accompanied by his disciples. When the Sabbath came, he began to teach in the synagogue, and many who heard him were amazed. Where did this man get these things? They asked. What's this wisdom that has been given him? What are these remarkable miracles he is performing? Isn't this the carpenter? Isn't this Mary's son and the brother of James, Joseph, Judas, and Simon? Aren't his sisters here with us? And they took offense at him. Jesus said to them, a prophet is not with honor except in his hometown, among his relatives and his own home, and in his own home. He could not do any miracles there, except lay his hands on a few sick people and heal them. He was amazed at their lack of faith. Now, verse 2 says again, when the Sabbath came, he began to teach in a synagogue, and many who heard him were amazed. Our topic for today is amazing God.
Amen.
Amazing God. You know, we sing this song called Amazing Grace. I was in Tennessee last month doing a workshop, and I wanted to have a little devotion with the people that were there, and I told those believers there of a different culture, don't look quite like me. I said, the only song I can think of, and I'm pretty sure we both know, is Amazing Grace. I said, I don't know what tempo you guys sing it at, so I'm going to ask you to start it, and then we'll pick up from there. And so they started into Amazing Grace at their own tempo, but we all knew it, we all sung it, and it was good. But I want you to know today that before there is or can be amazing grace, there had to be an amazing God.
Amen. Yes.
Who gives the amazing grace.
Yes. Come on.
And so we're going to talk today about amazing God. Amazing God. And I know you know him just by what I've experienced today already, that you know this amazing God. Verse 1 in our text says this. It says, Jesus left there. And I want to pause right there for a little way of introduction, because this kind of plays a role in what we just read. It said he left there. And what there was, where he had just left, he had just healed the woman with the issue of blood. He had just raised from the dead Jairus' daughter prior to this text. So he just left Jairus' house, raising the 12-year-old daughter back to life. And now he's heading home. Y'all know what it's like to have a great experience just a profound experience, a mountaintop experience. Just something great happens away from home. And then now you head back home. You kind of high a little bit. You be up here a little bit and you be expecting to come home. To kind of, talk about it a little bit, just to enjoy and reflect on the experience that you just had. And here he is heading home from this high. But them folk wasn't quite ready to roll with him. Y'all know how disappointing that can be. You come home excited, honey, look what just happened. Well, that's what happened at work. And you begin to talk about it, and then you get, something. Y'all know what I'm talking about? I know the brothers know what I'm talking about, and I know the sisters know what I'm talking about. Sometimes we don't know how to roll with each other, and just rejoice with those who rejoice, and we don't know how to do that very well at times. So he heads home to the folks from his own town. And then the text tells us what happens. Now I want to give you 4 points today. I want you to remember that. You're going to get 4 points because we might get lost a little bit and forget about the 4th point. If I forget about it, remind me, brother, what was the 4th point? Amen. But you're going to get 4 points today. And so I want to talk to you today about a few reasons why God is amazing. Just a few reasons why God is amazing. The first is he speaks amazing words. Amen. God is amazing because he speaks amazing words. Look what the text says, verse 2. It says, when the Sabbath came, he began to teach in the synagogue, and many who heard him were amazed. Depending upon what translation you got, it may say marvel or some other word. But NIV says they were amazed at his teaching, at the words that he said. They were amazed. Amen. When we talk about being amazed, we're not talking about being like, oh, that was cool. It was all right. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about amazement that caused you to shake your head. It's like, y'all ever been there? Yeah.